And welcome back to the DonBest.com studios. I'm Pat Williams, the talkative one. Kenny White, Brian Blessing. We're talking Thursday night football. The Seattle Seahawks traveling to San Francisco. Guys, not very far, I might add.
Are you trying to say I talk too much?
I'm trying to say you don't really talk enough. But maybe that'll change in this segment.
This particular video, he's ready to roll.
Yeah, here we go. San Francisco 7. The total 37.5. Kenny, let's start with you and the number. They can't decide if they like 7.5 or 7. It's been bouncing all over the DonBest screen. Talk about the numbers on this game.
Well, I think they're the Seahawks at home and the Sea Chickens on the road. I thought this number would have come out around 10, but huge happenings last week. The Giants with a big, big win in San Francisco, in a game you thought San Francisco would want revenge. And then Seattle comes back and they beat the Patriots.
Seattle's been one of these teams all year long. If you look at the overreaction that's going on with the wagering line with these guys, then they step up, they come back from the grave, and they beat the Patriots. But I think this number is an overreaction to what happened last week. If you don't think for 10 seconds this is not going to be a mad San Francisco football team, and the one thing we know since Harbaugh's been there, off a loss, they will be ready to play.
But the Seattle defense has been stout. It doesn't matter if they're home or away. They only allow 15.5 points per game. Say what you want, they get after you. It doesn't care where they play.
They do, but my big thing would be Wilson was able to stretch the field against the Patriots, and we talked about that. Seattle was 5-0 to the under, Kenny, and we actually said, look, out for the over in that particular game because the odds makers don't want a team going 14-2 one way or the other, side or total. So that game, I think, was an anomaly against the Patriots defense. I don't see Seattle moving the ball at all against the Niners.
They're a different team home and away, and it shows up drastically from year to year. This one, I think it's going to show up drastically. We're going to see a great home record, 3-0 ATS. On the road, 1-2 ATS. Pete Carroll, since he's been there, he's 7-12-1 on the road. It's a loser. At home, great home record ATS. This team just plays so much better at home.
Pat, plus it's a letdown spot, buddy. They came back and beat the Patriots. I mean, they've been doing this. They did it to the Packers with the miracle. They did it here with the Patriots. The next week, the air's out of the balloon.
There's also a rookie quarterback for Seattle, so that's another reason why he is 3-0 at home. They love to run the football. That's why they were 5-0 under, because they're so conservative with their young quarterback. Well, he's 1-2 ATS on the road, going out to face the best defense he's seen all year.
Talk about this Niners team. Are they more like the one we saw yesterday or the previous 5 weeks? Because they came in off their last 2 victories, 79-3 combined score.
That's a clown question, bro. You know that last week against the Giants, they're not that bad. They were the favorite in the football game to win the football game. The line was bet up from 5.5 to 7. The San Francisco 49ers are at home, are 7 points better than the Giants. Every game is a snowflake. If they played again next week, the line would probably only be 4.5, but the 49ers would be the favorite.
And don't take offense to that. He's just been dying to quote Bryce Harper for months. He just finally found a spot to do it. Let me ask you, final question. I'll throw one back at you guys. It's got to go through 7, I believe. I mean, it's sitting on 7 now. This number goes through 7, doesn't it?
I think it does. I made it 10. I think that's where it should be. But Seattle's getting a lot of respect now, and everyone remembers what they saw last.
And we had that Thursday night underrun going until last week. Finally, the game goes over the posted total with the Steelers and the Titans. Once again, San Francisco 7, 7.5, depending on where you're betting. 37.5 is the total. Good luck on your selections. Thursday night football. I'm Pat Williams for Kenny White and Brian Blessing.
Way to go, bro.
That's your clown question, bro.